that
Normally.
Yeah. Oh, no, don't put it. Your job is to hold it for the rest of the show. Okay, but this is what I wanted to confirm. Yeah, seen that, this thing. This is the thing that you throw, and we'll talk about that as a sport. No, you can put it down. Sorry, Tyler, I'm just joking. Just wanted to prove a point. And then, right next to you, you know her from her Banyana days. You know her as the coach of Basetsana. It's Maud Khumalo. Maud, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm fine, and yourself?
It's good to have you here, coach.
Thank you so much for having me.
And you're not alone, so introduce us to the talent that you brought along with you.
Okay, here on my left-hand side, we have Tyler. She's from the under-20, Basetsana.
So you're one of your players?
Yes, one of my players, left back.
Star?
Well, I can say Jens Eddie Majens. Yeah, left foot, Abonyak.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this one, it's Letaho from TUT.
Yep. Champ, right?
Yes.
Tell us, you're a champ.
Yes,
Sonic.
yes.
Who champ nige?
The national Sasol League.
Okay. You brought some strong things, strong players. I see that. Okay. And then
we have Andile, goalkeeper, Banyana.
I mean, Siamaz.
Oh, okay. I'm going to introduce them.
And it's all about the Gauteng All-Stars game, right?
Yes.
This is something brand new. It's like 50 women for free playing football. This concept is going to blow you away. And then we're also going to talk about women's football, right? Because I can't wait for that kind of conversation. It's going to be good. And then, at the absolute far post, Thomas, how are you?
I'm well. I feel like that guy's and many more. You've got the talent, and then there's Thomas and many more.
also Thomas. No, definitely not.
The other guy.
Definitely not, Thomas. Definitely not. How are you?
I'm well.
Great job at the SAFTAs the other day, doing that job up on stage. It was amazing.
Thank you.
Looking forward to having a conversation with you. Golf, still playing?
Oh, now I've got a job, no.
I used to play with Thomas, but we won't talk about that now. We'll talk just now. Let's get to the latest news stories, guys, and let's see what is happening when it comes to the latest in this space where news is told. The big news story this week has to be that a World Cup is coming to South Africa. Ladies, which World Cup is coming to South Africa?
Netball.
There you go. The ladies have given us the 16th Netball World Cup in 2023. We beat New Zealand to get the right to host the World Cup, and the officials at the World Netball Associations telling us that South Africa and Africa as a continent needed to get this World Cup because it's going to do more to develop the game around the world if it's here in Africa than if it was down in New Zealand. So I've got to agree with that. Like, we're going to have it. It's going to be in Cape Town, and in 2023 is where the action will be taking place. Anyone want to swap soccer out here and join netball? There's still time. 2023, Tyler. There's an opportunity.
No.
You can go play netball in 2023 on the World Cup.
I'm good, thank you.
Good with soccer?
I'm good.
No, everyone is just like Basha Puju.
Sure.
No,
But are we happy for the netball girls?
we definitely, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Why?
because of its sports, and it's something else. It's women doing the big thing. So, why not?
Next, FIFA Women's World Cup in South Africa. That's what we need to do, right? Host.
Yeah, bo.
Starts here. We've got the Women's Netball World Cup coming up. Earlier on today, the Proteas were in action, and it was against Sri Lanka. We gave them a bit of hiding. We've won 4 out of the 5 ODIs now. South Africa winning by 6 wickets. Sri Lanka were all out for 189 in 39 overs. So that was pretty bup going from the Sri Lankans, eh, Thomas?
Definitely, but I'm just going to say off the bat, we are going to win the World Cup in England this year.
Oh, sure.
Oh, without a doubt. This is the team, this is the coach.
Oh, sure.
Positive.
Kunini. Every time World Cup, we are going to win the World Cup with the best. And then when we get there...
Because this time, this is the most integrated team that we've ever presented to the world. Now we are ready.
This is it. Can I hold you to it? Okay, but now we need to do one of those bets where, you know, the Metro FM DJ says he's going to do something outrageous if the Proteas don't win the World Cup.
Oh, wow. Thomas versus Thomas. Are you going to put a bet on this?
No. I said this is where you say you're going to do something outrageous. So walk down Commissioner Street in underpants, something, you know, something.
I dare you, Thomas. I dare you, Thomas.
I'm challenging to hear what you are going to do.
I will walk naked on the highway if we win the World Cup. What will you do?
No. If we win.
We lose,
you said if you don't win. If we don't win.
Oh, fine. If we don't win, I will walk naked on the highway. If we do win, you will walk naked
What?
on the highway.
My traffic will stop. Let's leave it there. Congratulations to the Proteas. Great story there. I'm going to stay with Thomas because he's a big cricket fan. So the Test cricket, a lot of people feeling like it needs to be sped up. And the MCC, the World Cricket Council, saying that they are looking at some new rules. They're going to introduce possibly a shot clock in Test cricket where you've got like 45 seconds to get the next ball going and just speed up the game, because there is a sense that it just takes too long.
I don't think it's about speeding up the actual game. I think we should shorten the days. We don't need the 5th day.
How?
It hardly ever gets to the 5th day. Now it's either 3 days or 4 days. By the 4th day, it's done.
But I'm talking about the new rules. Now you're changing more than the scope of what I'm talking about.
Yes.
They're thinking of bringing one ball, because apparently there's 3 different balls. Like, depending on where you're playing in the world, they use a different brand of ball. So they're saying one ball for everybody. And also shot clock, so that if it gets to 45 seconds and you haven't done the next ball, you could receive a warning. If you do keep doing it, 5 penalty runs against your team if you're just playing too slowly on a day. Do you support it?
I think that's just petty.
Nothing.
Because, no, it doesn't change the game in any way. Strategy-wise for the teams, it doesn't change. But let's shorten the test itself. We don't need the 5 days, honestly.
But they did it with goalkeepers, Angit. They made you guys speed up, Angit Andil. There was a time when goalkeepers went ball and relax with it, and then they made you speed up. Now you get up 6 seconds. Get the ball out. This is what they're trying to do with cricket. I think it's going to be a good idea. Let's see if they can bring that in. Now, coming to a rugby story that has a lot of people concerned. The man that you see there has 25 tests for the Springboks. It's Chili Boy Ralapele. But he's found himself in a little bit of trouble right now because he's tested positive for the 3rd time now in his career for a banned substance. In 2010, which turned out to be a mistake. And then in 2014, he got a 2-year ban for steroids. And this time around, he's been tested and come positive for a drug called Zenorol, which is a growth aid for livestock. But according to Chili Boy, he says that it's allowed and there really isn't too much of a problem. So we're going to have to see what it is that the authorities feel with regard to Chili Boy and this most recent test that went against him. The Sharks player was tested on January the 17th, and now the results are just coming out as far as that is concerned. So something to keep a close eye on when it comes to that situation. Then, a story that I think everybody is interested in. Tsepang, you've got dreads. This man used to have dreads at some point as well. Tandani Njumayelo is... Tandani Njumayelo, we know his story. The drugs, the ban, 4 years. Then they overturned the ban and he was allowed to come back into football. He's been training with Bidvest Wits for a while. Now, he has headed off to Baroka. And Baroka is saying they're looking at him. If he... meets the grade of the coach, they're saying they're ready to sign him now. He can start playing immediately. What a story it's about.
Yeah, that is something. But I mean, when you look at it in a different context, it doesn't really allow for the player to actually just come back like that, you know. So, but now, as I say, it's in the coach's hands, and that's where it all comes to an end.
Ladies, that's a football story. That's right up your street. Your thoughts?
He deserves a second chance. Yeah. He has done things that we didn't think he could do, but now I feel like if given a chance to play for Baroka, I feel he will do his best. I see that he wants to come back into the PSL and, you know, play well. I believe he deserves a second chance.
No.
He deserves a second chance.
Coach?
No, I agree with her to deserve a second chance. But I mean, I have a problem with this. Some players, they get a second chance and they become complacent and then relax and then they repeat the same mistakes again. And then it's so sad because you find out we need those players. They are very much talented in a sense and they are very young. So I think when they get the second chance, they must remember where they come from, because of when they get that chance, it might never come back again.
I don't think I've ever reported on a story where I've heard a South African woman footballer has been in that kind of trouble. How come the girls are keeping themselves so clean?
like, in a development, we teach them at an early age.
Oh,
Discipline. Yes. Yeah, discipline. It started at an early age. Bayalalela.
No experimenting after the coach has said, don't do this.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, this is good. This is good. We like it. Let's go on to what's going on as far as the latest in football. This is the ABSA Premiership. And Maritzburg United, bottom of the ABSA Premiership, yesterday took on Mamelodi Sundowns, who, with the victory, would go to the top of the Premiership. They did get that victory. They are now the #1 team on the log, but it had drama in it. Look at the goals coming here from Emiliano Tade, the new signing in the transfer window, opening his account in the ABSA Premiership for his new club, Mamelodi Sundowns. Laraman with the pass, Mabue and involved in the action. The Argentinian with a proper finish here. Good quality from him as well. Tyler, what do you think of this Argentinian footballer?
I don't really watch Sundowns, that kind of league. I'm more focused on the Premier League.
So you're all eyes on what's going on in European football. Mabue coming up with the finish there to make it 2 to Mamelodi Sundowns. Then he's not even involved with it. Other players are involved. Sorino had something to say to Coach Gomez, and then, to referee Gomes, and he says, red card for talking too much. Keep quiet when the referee's done his decision. And it's also not even a surprise, though, because if I'd asked you before this game who the player with the most yellow cards at Mamelodi Sundowns was, it's actually Gaston Sorino. He gets more yellow cards than any other player. You'd think it was Gegana or... No! Sorino gets a lot of yellow cards, and the referee there was unhappy. This is the 94th minute of the game between Baroka and Golden Arrows. Justa scoring, Golden Arrows taking the points in the 94th minute. What a win there for Steve Compella's team. Now, let me bring him in to the studio. South Africa's one and only sports comedian, doing it now for the last 6 years. And he is undefeated with the uppercuts, the jabs, the jokes. He is the heavyweight of humor, the Shampunizer. Shampunizer, you're on tour.
Yes.
I can follow you around the country.
Yes, the whole country. 29 March, I'm in Witbank, and then the 30th I'm back. I'm going to do Bosoweto, I'm going to do like Mafi game, but 29 March, I'm in Witbank. I'm going to be speaking all these languages, speaking to Swati people. You know, Swati people sometimes, banally, so it's a different country. But you know what? We have a lot of women. Ladies, how are you? Dreadlocks, it's only you and Spiwa Chabalala remaining in the country. Dreadlocks. Can you not do it?
This is coming from a guy who used to have dreadlocks.
Yes.
Until 3-4 years ago, he had dreadlocks.
The wise man said, never look back. There's nothing there for you. See, we're going Pambele, so please don't do that. We have Brat Thomas. I have a confession live on TV. You know, growing up, I always thought your full name was Bepbo T. Lee and Sons. I really thought it was your full name, but you know, because for the ladies, and I've seen that abuse has been like, I have a pic. Thomas, you know, I'm a serious karate guy. I'm a karateka.
Not a joke. Black belt in karate.
So I have a picture here so you guys can understand. We need to stop this abuse thing. I want to show you who these people are. From the left, Wamkabaol. During my days, he was my partner. Like, finally. So it's Sien Chauke. This guy, the Japanese guy, is like the president of Shinkyoku Shinkai in the world. Yeah?
Of Shinkyoku
Shinkai. That's Kenji Midori. And then the guy in blue is the guy who taught me Sian Isaac Machinin. I think Sojang Guve Adumano. The Chinese guy gets me, the other Chinese. And then it's me there, and then next to me is the guy who's training me even now. It's Kiwi Makiwara, call him Edward Majila, and then the other guy, China Lela. So take away the picture, and then all I'm saying to you at home is that if you have an abusive man and everything, please, you can rent us 083 Kabalenja, so that we can actually sort this thing out. Guys, I'm saying we are karate people, we can sort this thing out. So please, stop beating out the women. And then in that word said, you know, like we need to start drawing. Paris, shout out to you guys for drawing with Platinum Stars. Last week at them to like Platinum Stars. Don't correct me, Thomas. It's Platinum Stars. Just like Egypt, Cape Town, Chile, Real Madrid. You've seen, Mr. Naker. You can't correct me. No, it's the same, guys. It's the same. It's Cape Thomas. Let's be fair. Okay. If you are Thomas here and you are Thomas in Lesotho, are you someone else there? You are the same person.
So, Ajax Amsterdam, Ajax
okay, what's your name?
Yeah?
What's your name?
Thomas.
What's your name, Krotman?
Msenga.
Who? So, you see, are you or you are you? Are you? Is he you? You are. Yeah, it's fine. So let's get that going. Sundowns, shout out to you guys. They beat Lobby Stars. But you know what the best part of the game? It's the ball boys. Sundowns, you are doing the most in Adrisville with the ball boys. Because they are always, they never go and fetch the ball for the opposition. Like a ball boy is like, oh, boss. Boy, bolo. Naga tswara bolo. Eke tswere bolo ke ball boy. Heksa tswara ila. Nagolanta bolo. Nagolanta bolo. Kaizer Chiefs, you will always have troubles if you don't use the tools that you have at home. Another problem is striker. Kaizer Junior with the man who feed the my guy. Now I'm saying, if you come to my house, my guy, and then we are playing FIFA PlayStation, and it's a championship and it's a tournament, and then one sharp, and my mom happens to know how to play. Oh, well, my mom is playing. So when I am fit, so before we even go to waste time, I wanna say a lot, but I don't have time. Shout out to Platinum Stars. You guys like I saw the skill, I saw Bafana squad, and then I feel like there's few people who are missing. Tapelo Morena. That guy, that guy is like the cabbage of football. Where's the cabbage? Now it's a sharp. Even cabbage, now it's a coleslaw. Put everyone. You can even guys, put everyone. Put everyone, because Begitel is for interviews. You know, he can confuse the enemy. Begitel can say like the same thing over and over. Like they can't cut him. We will squeeze the space. The space that we are squeezing will be squeezed by us. If you think of space, think of us. Guys, I have a video of Eric Tinkler trying to fix Maritzburg United. Here it is.
Okay, let's watch. So this is the video of, according to Shamponizer, of Coach Tinkler fixing Maritzburg. Okay, he's turned the wheel. So this taxi can only go straight. It can only go straight. Jiggy corner so. Shamponizer. But then we've got better. Ours are better at least. So what are your thoughts on the state of women's football in South Africa? We've got Basetsana, the coach of Basetsana. We've got a Banyana player, as well as a Sasol Women's League champion in the studio. They'll give that perspective, but we want your opinion on that as well. You can follow us at SportAt10TV. That's how you can do it on Twitter and on Facebook. The show is streaming live on YouTube as well. And you can speak to me at Thomas Mlambo. What's your view on the state of women's football in South Africa? All the way across, if you're following it from all the way down to the bottom, to Banyana, to what you think should be happening or could be done or could be improved or removed, tell us. That's what we're going to have the conversation on later on in the program. But we're going to a quick break. After the break, we will then be talking about the hammer throw with the best in the country. It's going to be a great conversation. Sepang, looking forward to it.
At ShopRite Liquor Shop, you can get ready for game day with low prices on a lineup of all your favorite brands. Score with this week's big deal. Get a 12-pack of 500ml Carling Black Label beer cans, only $99.99. Look out for more weekly game day deals, only at ShopRite Liquor Shop.
Reignite your passions. The all-new Renault Duster. Heaviness and the burning inside. It could be heartburn.
Indigestion and heartburn? Eno gets to work in 6 seconds and works on the 6 symptoms of heartburn, so you can keep on living life non-stop. Eno, fight heartburn and indigestion fast.
Ikasi is full of life. Always opportunities to learn, but illness-causing germs shouldn't come in the way. That's why Lifebuoy, it cleans and gives 99.9% germ protection. With Lifebuoy, germs go, opportunities grow.
After a long day of hard work, pain can drain even the most hardworking members of our community. And every once in a while, even a steering may need a helping hand. That's why they can always trust Grandpa's fast-acting pain relief. It's ready to work in 10 seconds for toothache, headache, muscle ache, or backache, so that they can be the kasi steering we need them to be. Ngoba umuntu ngumuntu ngabantu.
Grandpa, trusted for over 100 years.
To whom it may concern,
I, Thomas Mosambi,
Jackie Lam,
Andre David,
hereby wish to declare
a complete list
of my assets
and liabilities.
My assets.
My body.
My brain.
My charisma.
My liabilities. Perfectionism.
I'm highly critical. I'm a workaholic, Baba. Yours sincerely.
Future auditor.
Taxi boy. Bajillionaire.
Need to clear clutter and make money with your unwanted goods? Thanks to Cash Crusaders, there is now a fast and easy way to put cash in your pocket. Go to cashcrusaders.co.za, click sell, describe the goods you're selling, and their friendly buyers will find the best deal for you from one of 200 Cash Crusaders stores nationwide. Drop off your goods at the store and collect your cash. It doesn't get any easier than that. Cash Crusaders, your fast, hassle-free, and safe way to sell.
Welcome back to SportAt10. Now, let me tell you about this, because ShopRite Liquor Shop is giving away 65,000 Rand in shopping vouchers over 10 weeks. Here are this week's winnings. Play of the game. Lebogang Moagi is this week's winner of a 5,000 Rand ShopRite Liquor Shop voucher. Tune in again this Saturday for the world's greatest football league live on SABC 3, and for another chance to win big with ShopRite Liquor Shop. ShopRite Liquor Shop has the great deals on all your favorite brands for game day. Not for persons under the age of 18. Drink responsibly. Now, let's get on to our guest. Tshepang Magete is in the studio with me, and he's a man who does the hammer throw, one of the best in the country. And according to him, and we'll check if this is the case as well, the only black hammer thrower in senior hammer throwing in South Africa. Tshepang, that's a big claim. It's a big claim.
No, but if you can back it up, then it can't
be
so
Is it the truth?
Big. So, well, there's a junior guy in the ranks.
Junior?
Yeah, junior. But in the senior ranks, I'm currently the only one.
Huh? We won.
Just
swinging, chop, 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 chop. Let it go.
Baba.
Done. So, 2015, African Junior Championship, silver medal. 2016, bronze at the African Championship. You were at the Commonwealth Games in 2018 as well. Marmole. I won 9th position. No. And then 2018 at the African Championships again, did okay, 4th there. And you're still young. That's the other thing. So I don't want to put you under too much pressure because there's still time. Ooh. But how did you get into this thing? How do you get into hammer throwing?
First of all, you check the Olympic Games. I mean, Beijing Olympics. Yeah, 2008. Yeah. That's where I first saw it. And then, lucky enough, this other guy wako Belarus, Vadim Deviatovsky or something like that. I still remember the guy's name.
That is the name because I checked. Yeah. Vadim Deviatovsky.
Yeah. So silver medal winner, 81 something, throwing the 7 kilos. So I was just like,
what did you like?
Just seeing the whole event. Because I mean, primary school,
okay, I think we need to show South Africans, because I think we've got you doing the hammer throw. So let's just show South Africans what the hammer throw looks like. So they understand, Hori, this is the thing you saw go Beijing and said, I like this. Swing, 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 spin, 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 tlogela. And you're like, hey, this is for me. This is for me.
Cross country, high jump, long jump, javelin, coffee.
And that thing flies. How far is your best throw? How far do you throw that hammer?
Personal best, I can is 71.28.
70 meters?
Yeah.
70.
71.28.
That thing, when it leaves you, 70 meters. Here?
Yeah, land.
And I was showing people that the thing is actually quite heavy. It's not just a light and a little... How heavy?
7.26 kilos. To be exact.
7.26.
It has to.
Do they actually measure it?
They actually weigh it before competitions to check if it's the right weight.
So highly 0.24?
By inside.
You must bring another hammer.
you either use the stadium's one or Panda plan, it's a 2.6.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's strict.
That's strict.
7.26 only.
Nothing less.
Kilos, that's it. If you.
It can be higher. It cannot roll.
But who wants a heavier one?
Exactly.
Heavier one,
Exactly.
it'll just land just here.
Exactly.
Okay, so you get it, you see it on TV at 2008, you like it.
I like it.
What is your next step to say, I want to now start doing this? Who do you talk to?
Because 2008, grade 6,
yeah.
Then, like I said, primary high. I was fortunate enough for a year technical high Sasolburg, the high school that I was in. And lucky enough, Chris Harams will train a ladder. And
we know Chris
Harams,
one of the best South Africa has ever brought.
First African to throw 80 meters in this whole thing. And yeah, so saw him train, and then one of his other training partners, Stefanie Grelen, put me together with coach Chris, who's my current coach now, Basi Kun. And it's just been history. The rest is history.
Upward and onwards.
Netso.
The most recent event for you was that Commonwealth Games, like a global event, right?
Yeah.
So you went there, you came 9th. That wasn't the goal, right?
No, it wasn't.
So what happens? Why?
The plan basically was to throw a PB. That was it.
PB?
Personal best.
Like I went there to do PB. Personal best.
Introduction the PB, the SB. No, right.
So season's best. Knock him not the guy SB, the PB. Okay, but you wanted a personal best.
Yeah, I wanted a personal best because Revaili Mzansi throwing just over 70 more training.
Yeah.
So that put us in good standing. Personal bestie, then we come back.
Yeah.
But as you saw, like 67.99. Still remember the distances.
Australia. Like with the how
No, like one of the key issues is that not having your coach there with you, sometimes it plays a big role because we're not fortunate enough for a Revaile coach Tarona to all these big meets.
So you had to look alone.
Fix by myself, yeah. So driving later up, but then again, Arabat Wispani says excuse. Because our feature leveling you need to be prepared with whatever happens. So
we got South Africans like Chris Harams who have thrown over 80 meters. Your personal best right now is just over 70 meters.
Just over 70.
That's quite a gap, eh? 10 meters is a buyer. Are you going to get there? Are you going to get to that level?
Oh, for the goals that I want to achieve, I cannot chance it. So like they say, it's less than 500 days to the Tokyo Olympics, and that's one of the big ones for me. Mara no rebuild now coach the whole management team as well. No rekala the USA champs, the university champs, the ka April. So there we just slowly building up to the seniors more. Which has never been done for 22 years now.
No one's beaten Chris.
No one has been able to beat Chris at the national champs.
Gunning. You're looking at it. You want to do it.
He's there.
What do you need to do, though, to qualify for the Olympic Games? What's the requirement?
Okay, qualifying standard for Tokyo is a 77.50.
That's still 7 more meters. In that 500 days, you need to grow muscles, man.
Yeah.
Okay, but it can be done.
It can be done.
Yeah?
It can be done, yeah, no. So we're just working on a plan, me and my coach, Basi, like I said, the management team, Kwalu Sports, and some of my sponsors as well. So we're just trying to see what we can do.
You still listen to reggae music?
Here and there.
Not anymore. Because I read somewhere where they said that was your thing.
Yeah, that was my... Coming up. You know, I can experiment. Not experiment. You need to find your wave and just go with it. So
maybe we inspire a guy on like a lion in Zion. No, but Tsepang, it's good that you came. I think you've educated us. If somebody out there right now was like you at the Beijing Olympics and just saw you and thought, I want to do that, what must they do to get into the sport?
For no, it's actually very difficult, especially Momzanzi, because Harinadi facilities to buy. And like I said, I was fortunate enough for Technical High, Mobananli, the circle, the gym. if you check up Okasi, these kind of things had you. And for someone, Okasi, who just wants to give it a whack, it's kind of impossible. Because so
I just need to take one more feel here, because Tyler was struggling with this thing, but...
No, man, I saw you had
this
it.
This thing is heavy, man.
Nah, what a mass.
Ultra fella and I bang the floor.
That's like the equivalent of 300 bananas. Come on.
But if I try to swing it here in the studio, ne, and do the spin,
whoa,
I break every camera on the set and the show ends. That's fun. Thanks for bringing your hammer through. Thanks for inspiring us, and thanks for being a man who's trailblazing in a sport that black South Africans haven't done before. You're a trailblazer. Keep going.
No, thanks for having me. Thank you.
After this, we talk to the women about the new event, the great game that's coming up in Zagani. And then we'll just talk about women's football. It's all coming up after this. This thing is heavy. Sure.
Ew, get it away from me. The sponge is covered in bacteria.
Haibo, where did you hear that?
Our teacher told us, and we don't want to get germs.
Don't worry, we now use New Sunlight Extra Antibacterial. It kills 99.9% of germs and helps prevent the growth of bacteria on the sponge. Now you're all grease-free and extra clean. New Sunlight Extra Antibacterial degreases and kills 99.9% of germs.
60 seconds for a toothpaste to work is pretty remarkable. Nobody wants to have sensitive teeth.
We don't have time to wait for results.
There's an easy, quick solution.
I recommend Sensodyne Rapid Relief.
It's clinically proven to work within 60 seconds.
Just 1 minute.
It's called Rapid Relief because it works fast. It does what it says. It's rapid, it's fast, it's effective.
You can use it and get a result within 60 seconds.
Patients will love it because it will work quickly.
If I can get people out of pain quicker, why wouldn't I recommend it?
A fusion of the crisp refreshment of beer with the fresh flavor of pressed lemon. Flying Fish. Go on, add some flavor.
My name is Sihle Nyeletim Tetwa. I am 28 years old. I fell pregnant at the age of 17. I was in a relationship with a partner who was 10 years older than me. I don't even think it was a conscious decision to stop using protection. It was just like, okay, so we don't have, like pregnancy was the furthest thing from my mind. I didn't think I would fall pregnant. And then I fell pregnant. That's when my world changed. Like, that's when everything stopped for a moment. Like, okay, so many things went through my head. Like, what am I gonna do with the child? How are the people at school gonna look at me? My mom, my family. What happens to my dreams? Like, my future? Using a condom gives me the chance to make a decision about what the next move is. At least I know now that a condom will definitely prevent so many unnecessary things from happening. Condoms give me peace of mind so that I can live my life with confidence.
Use a condom. Have peace of mind. Hashtag no regrets.
Sanbonani.
Wait, it's my turn.
No, it's actually my turn.
Ladies first.
Okay, as you will.
Sanbonani Kamala Mukukuletu Mhlongo, and he is Undumiso Hatebe.
And I am the new judge
We are the judges.
We are the new judges for this season of One Day Leader Season 7. And so, Kuku, it's an election year. What will you be up to every Thursday?
Well, every Thursday at 9 p.m., I'll be listening to some of the newest, boldest, and freshest young people debate some of our country's complicated problems. You?
I'll be doing the same every Thursday, 9 p.m.
SABC 1, Mzansi for sure.
Welcome back. Now, let's talk about something that's brand new, exciting. It's coming up. It's women's football. We want to get behind it. We want you to be in the stadium for it. And it is the Gauteng All-Star Games. It's a new concept in football, and we need to get out to the stadium in Tsakani on the 23rd of March to support them, because here they are, the ladies themselves, to tell you all about it. We've got Basetsana's coach and former Banyana Banyana star in Maud Khumalo. Maud, I'm going to start with you, because let's just understand, what is it? What are we talking about when we talk Gauteng All-Star Games?
Basically, the concept is all about the current players that are playing in the Banyana Banyana, the Sasol players, and the under-17 and the under-20. So it's all that in one. So we
players from all of that.
Yes, in Gauteng.
So legends,
not Bomod. Yes.
Then we've got Bo Andile, current Banyana players, Basetsana players like we've got here in Tyler. They'll be in a team as well.
Yes.
And then we've got Sasa League players as well. Letacho is part of that.
Yeah.
So like that. So each team will be comprised of players like that.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's 4 teams.
Mixture.
Yeah, mixture.
11 aside.
No, yes. Like, I mean, full. 45.
Huh?
Yes.
I'm going to come to the youngster here.
Yeah.
Because Tyler, as a Basetsana, under 20, 18-year-old, the opportunity now to play on the same team with legends and current Banyana players, that's going to be something really special to look forward to.
I can't wait. It's going to be a really good experience, especially that I'll be hopefully playing with my coach if she decides to play.
Take her out of retirement. Bring her back. She's already making noises, hamstring, what. No, we need you to come back. But yeah, it should be amazing.
It's going to be an amazing experience, especially playing with quite a few Banyana players and players that are very experienced.
Now, I've got to tell you one thing about Tyler. I saw an interview where they were asked her, why do you like football? And she goes, I like getting stuck in. Yeah. Would you do that to your coach if she was on the other side of the field?
You are. I don't know. It's football, I guess.
Kick. Coach, you're in trouble. Coach, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. You're in trouble.
But I hope I'm not going to play the same side where she's playing. So me, I'm more in the middle. So she's on the side, so I'll be safe. Then she's playing out of position.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Banyana player in the far post there. Gauteng All-Star Games coming up. We need people to get out there. What do you think of the idea?
It's exciting. Firstly, it's the first time it happens in Gauteng. Me now just want to see people coming in numbers and coming to watch this amazing tournament. You know, because it's the past, present, and the future. You know, just in one. And I would urge for them to go get the tickets at Sakani Stadium on the 21st and on the 22nd.
So that's when you get the tickets, because entrance is free.
Yes.
And you can't just arrive near 23 and saying, I want to see the Gauteng All-Star Games. I want to see all these fantastic female footballers doing the business. You've got to come in the 2 days before to the stadium to collect.
Yeah, and landing 7 or 16 from 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
from 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And it's former players. I've got Basetsana players. I've got Banyana players. And then also the Sasol Women's League. I've got a champion of the Sasol Women's League. Letacho, you're also part of this. And that also is going to give you guys even an opportunity, right, to showcase your talents from the Sasol Women's League.
Yeah, this is a good thing to have, you know. Most of the Sasol players, like, we don't get the chance to play with the current Banyana players if we don't get called up. So this is going to be exciting for everyone, I mean, who is going to be part of this tournament.
And then what's the format? This is what I need to understand, because you've got these 4 teams.
Yes.
How do we play so that everyone gets a play and we get to a final all in one day?
Yeah, it's going to be a round-robin system. And the most teams that they have the most points, they're going to play the finals. Yeah, so it's going to be Team Jenin, Simpiwe, Maestro, and Pusham DC team, yeah.
So those are the 4 teams?
Yes.
Then you play 45 minutes, you win there 3 points.
Yeah.
If you win on the penalty, 2 points. Draw, 1 point, Jiwa, nothing. And then at the end, give final.
Give final, yes.
So it's a fitness agana.
Yeah, they train. Hela, you know, when you are a legend, you train for life now, yeah, but you are not competing, so you need to be fit. So when you come into these games, legends, you must up your game when you come
Get onto Facebook.
Yeah.
Have a look at it. Get more information on it at GP All-Star Games. That's where you'll find it. At GP All-Star Games on Facebook. That's where you'll get all the information, more on this. But the most important thing is it's free. In Tsakani. We're supporting the women of South African football. We need to get into the stadium. Let's make it full, and really inspire. Because then, do you guys know which teams you're in yet? Like, not yet?
Not yet. No.
Also, are you in Team Porsche or Team Janine or Team what? Also, And will this also help in terms of preparing for the World Cup? Do you feel like we'll also get something from the tournament there, Andile?
Even in the tournament, we must just enjoy ourselves. Yeah. It's a tournament whereby we come together, we play against each other, and we have fun. Yes, it's going to help, but most of all, we just have to have fun.
But there's tough players here. What about Tyler that don't want... Tyler's no nonsense. She's here to put in the foot.
And also, Thomas, the other thing with this tournament, what I've realized about it, it's going to give more young girl child to have a fun and knowing they are like role models like what Janine, Pusham, this. And also the parents will have that... encouragement to encourage their kids with, okay, these women are playing football, because of some of the parents, they don't know anything about women's football. So also it's going to boost their voice out to everyone. They must come support the women's football in terms of Uti Banyana Banyan is on the World Cup, so we need to support them all the way.
Great initiative there from the Gauteng provincial government, getting behind our women, making sure that we profile them, get more and more opportunities for them to play, and that is happening. Zakani, the 23rd of March, be there for that, because it's the Gauteng All-Star Games. Legends. Basetsana, under 20 players. You've got players from Banyana, you've got players from the Sasol Women's League, all mixed up, and then out on the field giving you the best entertainment you've ever seen. Free! You can't miss out on that. After the break, though, I'm not letting you guys go, né? Because we need to talk women's football under Nje. Like, how it's going, are we happy, what do we need to change, where can we improve, how we can win the World Cup. That's all coming up after this. Stay with us.
WhatsApp benefit to 072 555 5568 and we'll call you back.
Ladies and gentlemen. Quiet, please.
Suffering from back pain? Apply Voltaren ML Gel. Unlike heat rubs that work on the skin surface, Voltaren ML Gel is a clinically proven anti-inflammatory medicine which penetrates through the skin. It relieves pain, treats inflammation and speeds healing. Voltaren ML Gel, the world's #1 medicated gel.
Did you know that the temperature used to wash your dishes by hand is too low to kill germs, and the right temperature is too hot for your hands? Only dishwashers reach the temperature needed to kill germs and give your family perfectly clean, germ-free dishes. And if you buy a Bosch dishwasher today, you'll receive a 500 Rand Finish coupon plus a 30-day money-back guarantee. Join the dishwasher revolution and see why millions of South Africans have switched.
If you suffer from stress, there's no getting around heartburn and indigestion. Be prepared with Gaviscon Double Action. It soothes from 3 minutes and lasts up to 2 times longer than antacids. Gaviscon Double Action. Many causes, one solution. This Easter, avoid heartburn and indigestion with Gaviscon.
If you have views about news, politics and current affairs, then Expressions is definitely a platform created for you as a young person to boldly and freely unpack some of the burning issues that this country is facing. And that is because as a young person, we believe that you have a voice that counts, but most importantly, you are important to the conversation.
Yes, through its cutting-edge and bold content, Expressions aims to shift the youth mindset to talk and skillfully dissect what ails our society, be it politics or life struggles, Jackie.
Make sure you join us as we redefine and break the boundaries of current affairs shows.
That's every Tuesday at 9 p.m. only on SABC 1.
Zanzi for sure.
We're back. We've got some of the best women's footballers in the country. And of days gone by, and even the coach of the under-20 team right here in the studio. So we said, let's take this opportunity to talk about the state of women's football. Just very quickly, have an understanding of where we are and where we want to be one day. So let me start with the coach, Maud.
Yeah.
Where are we? Where do we want to be? What's the dream for women's footballers in this country?
First thing first, my dream is to see that there's a professional league. That's the dream.
Stop there, because Lita, you play in the Sasol Women's League. What difference would it make to a player like yourself to have a national professional women's league?
I think not only for me, for the rest of the Sasol players, it's going to help them to, for the coaches to see their talent. Because now we just play in Sasol and we don't really get recognized that much. So if there's a professional league, then it's going to help them to be recognized, to be scouted even.
And professional means nyahol.
Yeah.
So Guamanje League I
now we don't get anything. Hopefully when this league starts, we can get a little bit of something and do something for families that have been supporting us throughout.
To those who are at home and maybe saying, why do you deserve to get paid? Why should you get paid? Are you not just playing for fun? What would your answer be?
This, when you do something good, you deserve to get something out of it. We can't just, the men play and they get paid. So just because we're women, it doesn't mean that we don't deserve to get paid. We're doing something for the country and for the community as well. So we deserve to get something out of it.
I agree completely. So I just wanted them to hear it from you, And so, professional women's league, that was your first point, Maud.
Yeah.
What else?
And for me, also to have more academies for the girls, you understand, because of now we're having the HPC is the only one. So it's very difficult to take all the players to place them in the same HPC. So at least the province can have at least the academy there. So it's going to be easier. So when we want to scout players, then we go to those academies and then it's going to be easier for us because of it's difficult for us to put them there.
Tyler, an under-20 player. What difference would that have made? Now you're already under 20, to have had world-class women's academy structures available to you at an earlier age in your football career.
It would have helped a lot with the basics and to develop us earlier at a stage and to learn not the formation of football according to the shifting and getting in the right position and first touches. With regards to that, it will help us develop and grow earlier and younger as players.
You're only 18, so there's still plenty of growth available for you. What's your future hold? Where do you see yourself one day?
Well, what I'm working towards is my first step, my goal on my list is to make Banyana and from there hopefully get scouted to go play overseas.
When you say make Banyana, like in time for the World Cup? Are you trying to get Desiree Ellis's eye just in time to get on the plane for France?
No, it's a bit too soon. When I'm talking, hopefully a few years to come with more experience and guidance and support. Hopefully one day I'll be able to get selected and play.
Which brings me nicely to the World Cup. We've qualified. Andila was part of that process of qualifying us for the World Cup. It's coming up, and it's getting, when I first had that conversation with you guys, it was like, it's still far, but it's now just around the corner. June is just here. How are you feeling?
Excited. It's exciting. The preparations have been exciting, The coach combining players, seeing how we play, and, we being... compete, against other countries. That's exciting. If you play for the national team and you're competing against other teams, other countries, it's exciting for a player.
What are we hoping to see, Maud? You're an assistant coach as well with Banyana. So, what are we hoping to see when we get to France? What should we be happy with as South Africans?
For me, for them, qualifying, it's a big thing. And then
first time ever.
Yes.
It's just like, yay, we're there.
Yeah, and the other thing, what I've observed also, there's so many changes in terms of preparations. Like they played the AFCON, and then after that they went to play the Cyprus, So if they keep them playing those games and challenging the European countries, I think they'll go there in the World Cup and compete. And then I believe that they'll do their best, and then they'll reach their next stage in the World Cup.
Maud.
For me, that's the belief
Knockout
that
stages.
That's the belief that I have because of, like, you know, experience is very important in terms of.
Knockout stage.
No, no. Marangit is qualified for World Cup.
No, it's qualified. Pumago group. Hey.
You know, sometimes I say, Guti, anything is possible if you set your mind to it. And I mean, I believe Banyana because of it takes a lot of guts and the commitment that I show, especially when it comes to AFCON, playing the final. Yeah, she has to agree.
Like, I agree with what she's saying. Like, the team, they came from far. So now they've been playing a lot of friendlies against bigger teams. Not only African teams, I mean European teams. And they showed that they can compete with those teams.
Guys, name one thing that you'd like to see improve for women's football. I'm going to start with you, Tyler. What would that be? If you were the boss tomorrow and you could make that change, what would you change?
With regards back to the amount of payment, well, not money-wise, but we also put in a lot of effort with regards to women's football, like the Banyana. They train and they've achieved a lot. And to me, getting that extra bit would mean a lot.
Lita, if you were the boss, what would that one thing you would change be?
To get a professional league. I mean, that's every girl's dream, to play in a professional league. So I would just start a league right away.
Andy, World Cup, you're going. In all likelihood, you'll be there. One of the goalkeepers that the coach is likely to select for the tournament. What is the goal? As a squad, when you talk amongst yourselves, what are you hoping to achieve?
Firstly, with the squad, we hoping to play very well, you know, to compete and go to the next stage. We're hoping to play nice football. You know, when we say nice football, like Banyana style football. Yeah, tiki-taka.
Yeah?
Yeah, that football, you know. Yeah, we just want to enjoy ourselves when we get to the World Cup. We've worked very hard at the AWC. It was difficult. It was very hard. We were in tears sometimes, you know. You know, when things go your way, you have tears of joy. When things don't go your way, so we're hoping to achieve that when we get to the World Cup. We're enjoying football.
I've run out of time, ladies. But I think what you had to say was important. We've heard it. Coach, thank you.
Thank you so much.
But can we just do that one convincer? Play in the Gauteng All-Star Games. Come on.
Yes,
Thomas. Give us 10 minutes.
Yes, so I'm telling you.
Commit now. We need to see you. You are steel at the back. You can give us 20 minutes. Man.
Not 20.
So you're in, right?
I'm in.
Thank you. Just signed a player for, I don't know which team, but she's available now. Thank you very much. Gauteng All-Star Games. I think I'll try and make it out there and see what you guys are about. All the best, ladies. Thank you for coming through tonight.
Thank you so much for having us.
We're done. After the break, Thomas Msingane comes in to talk about Metro FM and just, you know, the guy actually holds it like a record. Like, he's done something on radio that no one else has ever done. But we'll talk about that after this.
We are making you lose your breath every Friday night with Lip Sync Battle at 6, only on SABC 1.
The belt is yours. How do you feel right now? I feel like a champ. I feel like a real champ.
Makes me happy, gives me joy, sing hallelujah.
Do people ever come to you and be like, oh, praise God, hallelujah?
Someday will come and say, praise God.
Praise God.
Abantuan says what? Hallelujah.
Gospel, gospel of love. smile, let me hear you say, oh, victory.
Gospel Unplugged, Sundays at 5:30 only on SABC1.
The biggest channel in Mzansi brings to you a global hit sensation, the Remix SA. Catch dynamic trios battle it out to remake some of the world's most popular hit songs.
It was absolutely superb!
It's the hottest reality competition, and you don't want to get left behind.
Even more and more left.
So join us every Sunday at 6 p.m. for the Remix SA, only on SABC1, Mzansi for sure.
Mulweni emakhaya ndibulisile kwakumnandi bakhona man. Phine sabonana. Ho ho ho, yo. Have yourselves a Merry Christmas and I hope you get all the presents you wished for this year.
I love Wednesdays when Naked comes through with our flashback mix, 20 minutes. This one, classic. Nice one, my friends.
Oh, man. Throwing way back. Even to see the late Bo Musineke in the background there. I mean, what a great sports broadcaster he was. But you were there. You were back in the day doing the sport. Was a weekend.
Hello, Thomas.
How are you, Thomas?
Do you know I nearly wore a black shirt this evening?
And then?
I realized this. I was just going to blend in. That's not nice.
You started. But Thomas Msengana, you'll hear him on Metro FM, 12 to 3 with Pearl Mudiadia. The show, how's it doing?
Loving working with Pearl. Loving coming back to Metro as well.
A lot of people are like, yeah, I mean, obviously, working with Pearl is like every guy's dream in South Africa, right?
Well,
yeah.
I have different kind of dreams about Pearl. Me, it's just about a professional
work
thing.
Dreams.
Yeah.
Okay, when you say you love work. No, I need to make check. Yeah, I was just making sure.
You said something else.
And there's a great chemistry there. Like, you guys are doing amazing. And when we tune into the station, you're just blowing up the airwaves.
Thank you, my friend. No, I really am having fun. And you spoke about it early on. Second chance at Metro.
For you?
Yes.
This is the thing. I said you've done something that no one else has ever done when it comes to the commercial radio stations at the SABC. You've been at all of them, and no other broadcaster has done that.
Good Hope, Metro 5.
Like that's never been done. Thomas Msengana is the only one who's been Good Hope, Metro 5.
Mama, I made it.
You did it. Started at Good Hope back in 1997, man. That's a long time ago.
1995, guys.
Oh, sorry, okay. My stats are 2 years out. You've been in the game that long?
Yeah.
And you get up every morning and you still just like love it.
Love. I still get nervous before I start the show. Every day.
About?
I'm a perfectionist. I'm a Virgo. So I think about all the small things about the show. Have we done this? Did we prep this? Every day.
Why did you get rid of Bad Boy T?
Because I became a golfer, Thomas. And then you can't be introduced on the first tee, teeing up on a 7-handicap Bad Boy T. Nah, man. Thomas Msengana
is the way.
Is a golfer.
And what has Thomas Msengana still got to do in a game that he's been doing the best at, still dominating in the radio space? What have you still got? What do you still want to do?
I want to get into acting. Really. Like even stage production. I'd love
Romeo, where far out there, Romeo? Those kind of...
Sarafina, why are you taking it to Romeo? I want to do Sarafina, the
stage.
remix.
Stage.
No.
But are you for real or are you joke?
No, I really want to do the acting thing one day.
Have you done it?
At school, but that's not the same thing. But there's this itch, Joe. I really want to try it.
Is there an opportunity on the horizon? Could we see you in something? Or are you giving us a little taste with something's coming?
I'm filming on Friday, guys.
Okay, this is the thing we wanted. Also actor.
So actor, Chomyam.
Okay, like are you starring?
No, just a cameo. Come on now, come on. No.
You're a big name. We can put you straight into starring.
Here. Oh, go see.
Actor, boy. Oh, actor. Yeah. I don't know. Are you going to tell us what you're going to act in?
No, I can't. Oh, I've always wanted to do that. You know those actors, those people. Listen, it's still in the pipeline. I can't talk about it right now.
Okay.
What could be cake, you
What?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, how bad boy tea.
But
Leon Sanza.
Oh, I can sign language.
Yeah,
For
you
the
were
first
hitting
time,
us. I was
guys,
busy here doing the
first ever
things.
comedian to do like a sign language. Shout out to Kune. I saw your video there.
Oh.
Yeah, he was not drunk. He was just speaking in tongues.
Oh.
He was not drunk. I'm just saying. But he decided, since I'm not going to play in the Cullen Cup,
Bad.
might as well drink the sponsor. Yeah?
Thomas, we're going to have to leave it here because he's going to get us into all sorts of trouble.
Thomas,
is saying I
I'm
know he said that he needed to be in bed long ago, so we need to go because there's a show. What were you going to say?
No, I'm saying I'm taking a 10-week challenge with the EFC champion Gazimula Zulu.
I'm going to see it on your social media, the challenge. Thomas, thanks for coming through to us.
Thank you, guys.
And I'm going to still leave South Africans with the word that we leave them with every single week, which is, if you're not watching Sport at 10, what are you doing?